Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Productions presents How Embarrassing Podcast with Molly and Jeff.
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing! How embarrassing! Hello, Mommy's little worms.
My little worms. I'm Molly.
And I'm Jeff.
And welcome to How Embarrassing, the podcast where we talk about all of our embarrassing lives. And today's a very special episode. We'll get into that in a second. But first, Jeff.
Yes.
Do you have anything embarrassing you want to tell everyone?
Yeah, I have a story that I was reminded by when you bought your super awesome purse.
Yeah.
That I'm sure will be...
More on the purse later.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be in the picture for this episode.
Yeah. How Embarrassing
but
podcast
yeah,
on Instagram.
it's called a clutch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a while ago, I get words confused sometimes. And my mom had a new one, and she was showing it off. And I was like...
A new clutch.
A new clutch.
Yeah.
And I forgot the word for clutch. And I said, "That's a really nice snatch, Mom." And then...
You told your mother you liked her snatch?
I told her she had a really nice snatch. And then she just stared at me for a second and said, "What?" And I was like, "Isn't that a snatch?" And she goes, "Oh, it's a clutch." And just hysterically laughed.
Who else was in the room? Was it just the two?
I think it was my whole family, and they all busted out laughing and pointing, throwing rotten tomatoes at me.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, I have to say something.
Oh,
okay.
die!
Oh no.
I just watched both Molly and super producer Matt Cole lean into the mic to laugh.
That's how we do it on How Embarrassing.
Matt was sitting there entirely silent, and then it was time to laugh. He's like,
We have really good vocal technique, and you need to shut up as producer.
Yeah.
Even though you've talked, we're still not introducing you.
Right.
Anyway,
I think
no.
take two, because
Do I get
our
to tell a
guest?
story?
Well, yeah, we'll tell it, but I feel like we got to restart.
We
now.
will start over every time you talk.
okay, that's fine with me.
How embarrassing!
So yeah, I told my mom I liked her snatch.
You were about
you have
to say
them?
clit. Cut his mic. Cut his mic.
Yeah, how do you? Now he's just mocking us on our own podcast.
Okay, so can I tell my story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm intimidated.
So mine is from back in the day, as many of my stories are, but this one takes place at a religious camp called Young Life Camp that I went to. And are you going to seriously ruin your own episode?
Do we have to start over again?
Yeah. How embarrassing!
All right, take three. Let's not fuck it up this time.
So I was at a religious camp called Young Life Camp, and there was this game. Basically, Young Life Camp is full of horny kids who all want to bang, and there was this game they would play that was actually just really fucking mean. Where if there was one boy walking with a group of girls or one girl walking with a group of boys, someone would run out of nowhere and tackle that person to the ground. Just to
scream gangbang?
Just embarrass them and fuck with them. And my only two friends at this camp were both guys. So this girl who is now a raging lesbian, shocker, kept trying to tackle me to the fucking ground and grab my clutch. But it was it was horrible. Every 5 seconds I was getting brutally attacked, and I'm not a strong gal, and I was even weaker back then. This was when I was 15, and I'm just getting slam tackled to the ground. It sucked.
Did they also
it was really embarrassing.
kick you?
No, I didn't get kicked in the clutch
no
this
cunt
time.
pumps?
No. But yeah, it was just so awkward, and I hated it. It was the worst fucking week ever.
That sounds like a horrible week, but
Yeah.
this is a great week because we're making more money from our sponsors.
Woo! All right, so today we actually have a really special sponsor. It is a team of chefs that are at work right now. You may be able to hear some kitchen sounds in the background of today's episode, and that's because we have been invited to record live from the kitchen of our professional chefs. Producer Matt Cole's getting one of them on the mic.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. What are we making in here?
Right now we're making brownies. We just got done making butternut squash soup and curry.
Those are all true, and we ate it also with rice.
We're debating now on replacing the liquid in the brownies with either coconut milk, not the thing I was going to say, and water or coffee.
How do you replace the liquid in brownies after you already mixed them?
I'm not really sure. Are they going to evaporate the liquid? So anyway, if you guys want this team of professional chefs to come to your house and cook you soup and brownies,
You'll have to wait for Matt to fire him because
Well,
this
yes.
giant podcast mansion, it's called the house that podcast built.
yes, they are the professional team of chefs that cook for producer Matt Cole. He uses his sweet podcast.
He throws it
money.
all away too.
It's crazy.
And then he just makes a hot pocket. It's pretty rude.
Yeah, it's so blatantly disrespectful. But if you want this team to come to your house, all you have to do is text "how embarrassing" to 443-909-0852. That's my older sister's cell phone number. And,
No way.
and they'll come over.
We're back from the ad break.
All right.
Our guest is getting so in my head. I think we got to
He really-
introduce him.
He's fucking with me, dude.
He's
I
just
can't even
staring
look
at
at
me.
him anymore.
He keeps leaning into the mic and laughing. And
Very good.
let's introduce him. I think if he speaks, it will get better.
Okay. All right. So today's guest,
He is
Matt.
no introduction. The man who needs no introduction. Matt Holman.
Matt Holman. Read your own credits, Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt Holman. You might know me from such things as I used to do karaoke at Belmont. I sang Lips of an Angel by Hinder once, and it was very popular.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I know. It was one of my highlighting karaoke performances. You might also know me from the Best Buy Mobile, where I worked for 2 years out here in Virginia Beach.
Now, that's the one where, Adnan was in the parking lot and he made a phone call.
Yep.
Okay.
That actually was the Best Buy in my neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah. That
Oh,
whole,
yeah, you were from
Yeah,
Baltimore.
that whole podcast is set in Catonsville, Maryland, where I grew up.
Isn't there another one, too, that's set in Kingsville?
Probably.
I think
oh,
A
yeah.
non-one
Yeah, and that one I actually have a weird connection to, but
that
I don't.
we can't speak about?
Yeah, it's not. It's not my. It's not my
Molly got
story to
touched by
tell.
an
Well, that sounds like a conversation for
but-
off mic then.
Yes. Yeah. Well.
So let's just bring it back to me real quick.
If you text my sister, she'll give you my number.
And,
we can
and you
talk
did
about-
just hand out your sister's number.
She's gonna get really mad. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, well, we can do a take 4.
How embarrassing!
Take 4. Now, Matt, do you have... I think how we do takes, but don't change anything that's already been done. We just continue.
Yes, you're not restarting. You just play the music.
We're just restarting.
We don't know how these things
We're
work.
restarting our brains.
We just know that, at the end of everything, producer Matt Cole, just fixes it all in post,
gonna
and he
fix
sends
it.
it out there. It will come out great.
We don't listen to the podcast, but we just trust that this happens.
Right.
He bleeps out all the bad stuff we say.
Oh, so
Like
it's
your
just
sister's
one
phone
bleep
number.
the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you could just do that. He could just bleep out your sister's phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bleep it.
He likes to auto-tune my
So
voice,
easy.
too. Random points.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeff
really?
sounds
Yeah.
like T-Pain all the time.
Yeah.
On the podcast.
Well, that's just what he sounds like normally.
That's true.
Yeah, actually,
That
that's
was
not what
good.
it's not what T-Pain
That's a
sounds
little more
like.
Scooby-Doo, yeah.
No, it sounded more like you were just running your hands across a 1980 synthesizer.
So we have a question for you.
Yeah. Are you embarrassed to be here?
No, not at all.
Oh, nice. You haven't listened to the podcast, have you?
No.
Okay.
okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let everyone know that right now I have never listened to the podcast.
So, would you say you're an enemy of the pod or a friend of the pod?
I wouldn't say I'm an enemy of the pod, but neither would I say I'm a friend of the pod.
We'll check back on that question at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know.
Oh, trust me, by the end of this, I will have an answer.
Cool. I like a man who makes up his mind.
That's me.
So far, we only have Trip Rumble as enemy of the pod.
Yeah, he's our only enemy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he your first guest as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not a good start, is
First
it?
enemy.
No. This thing's been a garbage fire since day one.
Yeah. Listen, never mind.
Okay.
Great job.
What? Is it
so
what's
sorry.
Is it something bothering you,
okay?
Molly?
Something's on my mind.
What's on your mind?
Well, I'm just wondering if you have any embarrassing stories you want to tell us.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Should we talk about me some more?
No,
Yeah,
I
can we
have...
pause the pod real quick?
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and pause.
Yeah,
Okay,
pause.
pause
Jeff,
it.
sidebar.
Sidebar. Did you tell him that he needed to bring on an embarrassing story?
Did you prep him for the pod? You're the one who asked him to be on the podcast.
Yeah, but I asked him 2 hours ago.
www.pornhub.com.
Matt's thoughts are just being spoken into the microphone.
Yeah,
Big
it's weird.
tits.
All right, take 5.
How embarrassing!
And we're back.
We're back
from take
live.
5. So now that we've given
What?
you
What?
2
Huh?
weeks,
Sorry.
Matt Holman
I was thinking about...
is back after
Science.
2 weeks of trying to come up with his embarrassing story. Do
Okay.
you have one now?
Yeah, yep, no.
You know, I have an idea. Maybe this podcast episode should be on the Patreon.
Yeah. The Patreon that doesn't exist.
Let's put this behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Of course I have an embarrassing story.
Oh.
You think I didn't know that this podcast was about embarrassing stories?
Okay, well, sweet prank. Thanks for wasting our time.
Yeah.
No
You're
problem.
biting into your own story time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that. Okay, hold on.
He's just drinking
Should we
water
go to
in front of us.
the kitchen?
Yeah, let's go to the kitchen.
Yeah, let's see what's
happening
going
in
on
the
with the
kitchen.
chefs.
Yeah, let's check on the chefs while Matt Holman
Ask
gets his
them
shit
what
together.
they think about Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, nope, can't hear you.
Oh.
Oh,
Take
All right,
6.
we get to-
we hear you.
what do you guys think about Gordon Ramsay?
He is a great NASCAR driver. Actually, I pulled for him in the Busch Classics.
That's not...
He has a dry stick of cookie dough up his ass. Yeah, we're baking, so we prefer Mary Berry.
Us too.
Return my calls.
Nice.
I actually burned myself because he said, get the pan searing hot as it. Don't get it that hot. Don't get the pan as hot as he says.
What are you making here?
Would you like some raw brownie mix?
No. Would you guys like some?
I want it baked.
All right, they want
Bake
it
it,
baked.
please.
All right, we're back.
And once again, if you want the chefs to come to your house, text my sister.
What was her number again?
I'm not saying it twice.
Okay,
Because
rewind
people,
back.
hit the fucking rewind 15 seconds
Hey,
about 20 times.
You guys, my dad already has my sister's number, and he's our only listener. So.
So should listeners reach out to your dad?
I actually think it would be a fun drinking game for the podcast if listeners drink every time I mention my dad. Because I
my
realize
God.
I think I do in every episode.
What's your dad's name? I just realized I don't know.
Papa Graham.
Yeah, it's Papa Graham.
We don't call him by his first name. We call him Papa.
His first name's Papa.
His first
Yeah.
name's Papa. Is
Yeah.
that like short for something?
Yeah.
No.
I got two different answers here. Jeff, what is Papa?
Well,
short
I'm
for?
the one who's right.
Okay,
What's Papa
what's
short
Papa
for?
short for?
Palupius Pa.
It makes him sound like one of those rappers that dresses like they're from the 1800s and raps in British.
Do those exist?
Yeah, like I can't remember his name. Listeners, if you know the name of the rapper I'm talking about, make sure to text Molly's sister.
Yeah.
Shout out to
all
that
right.
guy.
Matt Holman, let's get into a story.
Oh yeah,
shall
yeah.
we?
Sorry.
You look like a guy who's been embarrassed a time or two.
Well, I actually had a little trouble coming up with a story. Weirdly enough,
Really?
You don't
Yeah.
get embarrassed easily?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Is like embarrassing isn't something that I really have happened too much. But I do have a story. I want to make that clear.
Okay.
I'm not, yeah, I do have a story, but I literally was like thinking about it for like the past 2 days, and it was really hard to come up with something. So I guess the embarrassing story I'm going to tell is about probably the only time I ever got like too drunk.
I've never
The
been
only
too
time
Yeah, like I've got for listeners,
Whoa.
just to let you know,
What?
I'm sure you can.
that exists. Those people exist.
Yeah, I'm sure you can see my physique in the show picture and everything, but I'm a pretty large man of both height and weight. And so it takes a lot to get me like really drunk. And so I usually just don't have the money to get to that point.
True.
Yeah.
Credit card debt.
Yeah.
That's your answer, sir.
I do have plenty of credit card debt, but it's not from drinking.
You just have to use Jeff's credit card.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah.
Molly does do that at Push quite often.
You use Jeff's credit card a lot?
I like to put my beers on Jeff's tab just to fuck with him.
Ooh, nice.
I Venmo you. God, don't look so mad.
He does look like super bad.
I know. Sometimes I just don't. First of all, my wallet doesn't fit in my new purse.
Neither does her phone. Nothing fits in it.
So what
Can we open up this purse and see what's inside it right now?
We can do it after the story. That'll be our treat.
Her tampons don't even fit in it.
I'm like,
That's true, I
I am
got-
40% sure that purse is completely empty.
Well, you'll find out later.
All right, half your time for your
Yeah,
story is
you-
gone. So
You've lost half your time.
Oh, look, I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah.
yeah, and there's no anxiety at all.
Listeners, if you're having fun, go ahead and text Molly's sister.
Yeah, text my sis.
Yeah, hashtag fun balloon.
What?
And if you're not having fun,
Text
no fun buns.
No. You text fun.
So you
We have
story.
we have a big Twitter following.
So you have a story.
Yeah, no problem. So my story is about the first time I got like too drunk. So I went and a friend of a friend. Hold on. A friend of a friend. Hold on. A friend of a friend.
Okay. How embarrassing. Take 7.
A friend of a friend.
I knew it was coming. It still got me.
Okay. So,
A friend of a friend of a friend? Is that what you're trying to say?
no. Someone I knew back when I was in high school. Actually, Jeff, you might have known her as well. I'm not going to say her name on the
Okay.
pod. You remember Ohio? No,
The state?
nope. Then you didn't. Maybe you didn't know her. Okay,
Jeff was too
There
drunk
was
his whole
someone
high
named
school career.
Ohio?
it's where she was from. Yeah.
What is this, like Zombieland? What are you talking about? People just called her where she's from?
Yeah.
No one called me all the places I've been.
God, Jeff, you're always
So
talking
I
about
was
where
born
you've
in
been.
Hawaii, and then I moved to Stafford, Virginia.
And
when
then
I
he
was-
lived in Belgium with the goats.
Ooh, and the chocolate was so good.
God, he's so annoying.
Can I tell my story?
I guess a friend of a friend of a friend. Go ahead.
Yeah. Went and she was having a birthday party at a beach house.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we went to go ahead and go there. And I got very drunk. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What'd you do while you were really drunk? Matt?
Okay, so
Give us the dirty little
We're
deed.
gonna have to claw the details. out
so
of
the
it.
first mistake I made, you know the rhyme, the beer before liquor, you're sicker, beer, liquor, wine, you're fine.
That's
Sure.
not how it goes, but okay.
Whatever. I messed up the order somewhere. And like I remember,
You mixed them all together at random times.
yeah, pretty much. I drank 6 Angry Orchards. Ooh. Then I went and washed it down with half a bottle of tequila. Well, no, hold on. Yeah, half a bottle of Jose Cuervo Gold
Oh, gross.
tequila. Then proceeded to do shots of some pink liquor with a girl that like I was 100% sure was going to bang me.
Was it Burnett's Pink Lemonade?
I don't remember. It was cotton candy flavored, I
Oh,
think.
never mind.
No, it wasn't the pink lemonade one.
I can say with confidence, it probably wasn't the pink lemonade. And so then I go, and at that point, I'm like too drunk. And so I go, and I used to do this thing. I would have been like 22 or 23. I used to do this thing when I was 22, where I would go and I'd smoke Black and Milds to sober up. Only time I ever smoked Black and Milds. Mm-hmm. And I went through 3
Sober
Black
up.
and Milds, not because I was smoking them, because I had to have someone else light them for me. And before it could make it to my lips, the Black and Mild fell out of my hands onto the ground.
And you just wouldn't smoke it if it hit the ground.
No, I wouldn't smoke it if it hit the ground.
Why?
Because that's the ground, and there's like dirt and stuff and germs
that's
there.
where tobacco comes from.
I understand that's where it comes from, but it's not like they pulled the tobacco out of the ground and they're just shoving it in my mouth right there.
You're burning it. It's all sanitized by the time it goes deep into your lungs.
Is this your way of justifying that you will pick up cigarettes off the ground and smoke
I told
them?
a story last episode about doing it while a homeless man laughed at me.
And then
That's actually a fact.
That is what happened.
and guess what? You deserved it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Anyways, let me tell my story, okay?
Okay, sorry.
So,
How embarrassing.
Take 8.
and I was so drunk that I could not even hold on to my Black and Milds. At this point, I still thought that I was sober enough to jump into the pool and start swimming. So no one else was jumping in the pool. So I went in the pool in all of my clothes.
Nice.
And I was swimming around in the pool, and then I realized no one else was there. So then I went, and I couldn't walk. My friends took me, and they put me in a bed. I don't remember much after that. I fell asleep, and I woke up.
Still wet in your clothes?
Yeah, also.
No, I dried off by then.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And they go, and they put me in this bed. And I go, and I fall asleep. And I wake up in the middle of the night, and I go, and it's time for me to throw up, apparently. And I look to my
I know
left.
that time.
The one time Molly can tell.
I look to my left. I look to my right. And I'm not going to make it to the bathroom because I don't know the room that I'm in. I don't even know where the bathroom is. So I proceed to go ahead and push a MacBook out of the way.
Oh, good call.
And then I throw up on the bed.
Oh.
So then I go and I finally find the bathroom, and I go and I clean myself up, and then I climb back into the same bed I've just thrown up in, and I go back to sleep. So at this point, it could be like an hour. It could have been 3 minutes. I don't know. I get woken up again because 2 people walk into the room, the people who were staying in that room in the beach house. So then I get out of the bed. The way the throw up stain was positioned, first looks like I've shit myself.
Wait, what did you
Because I threw up and like it dried, so it looked like a brown wetness. And so I go and I stand up, and I'm apologizing. At this point, my friends materialize. My friends materialize out of nowhere and just like pull me out like I'm like Kanye West at the end of a concert, and they're trying to get me into the van. They pull me out of the room. They throw me onto the couch, and I go and I fall asleep. I get woken up at 8:00 because apparently everyone wants to like fight me. And they go and they pull me out and they put me in my car, and I have to drive all the way back from Sandbridge down that big, long 1-lane road all the way back to my house.
In shame and sadness.
Yes, but that isn't the embarrassing part.
Oh, no.
Well, it is an embarrassing part, I guess,
Yeah,
the
I'd
story.
say that all is pretty embarrassing.
But the thing that sticks for me is I work with the guy whose MacBook I almost threw up on, and he doesn't remember.
Oh, wow.
I don't work, like, we work in the same building. I've walked past him a bunch of times, and I remember him, like, clearly in my mind's eye. I know it's him, but he does not recognize me. We've actually had conversations. We were actually on stage together at an improv show. I'm pointing at Matt Cole, super producer Matt Cole, pulled him up on stage to do sound effects once. Big guy with glasses. It was a couple months ago, whatever. He doesn't remember.
Shout out to the big guy with glasses.
Yeah. And so he doesn't remember that I was the person that almost threw up on his MacBook that he wanted to fight. But I do. And so I guess it's more of an embarrassing thing for me because I was looking at him and I'm like, I remember you. You were there.
That memory doesn't
You
come
just
back.
Feel all the shame.
Yeah, exactly.
That's nasty.
Was that a good enough story?
That was.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, Molly opened my beer and drank it for me. It was so intense.
Oh, wow.
I had to drink Jeff's beer. That's how embarrassed I was.
Good. Okay.
Also, Smart Mouth beer.
Is Smart Mouth a
It's
sponsor?
time for another ad.
Oh yeah. Ads.
This podcast is brought to you by Smart Mouth Brewing Company.
Let's read the can. Read the can. All right.
You gotta love ads when they have a question mark at the end of the product.
All right, Jeffy boy, what you drinking?
I am drinking the Notch 9 today.
And what do you think about it?
Ooh, it's making my notches 9. It tastes so good that I can taste the heavens. Ooh wee. I love this beer. The fizzles fizzle in my mouth.
All right, so if you would like to feel the fizzles fizzling in your mouth and try Smart Mouth beer, if you go to Smart Mouth Brewery and say how embarrassing to your bartender, they'll automatically know to give you a Notch 9.
Yeah, it's a secret code.
Yeah, it's a secret menu at Smart Mouth.
You have to tell them an embarrassing story also.
Yeah.
They'll wait for the whole
They
story
will.
to be
They'll
finished,
wait.
and then you get a discount.
Yeah.
Smart Mouth.
Friend of the pod.
Ass.
Why'd you
Did you
say
say
ass?
ass? You said ass during our ad break. Do you know how much Smart Mouth is paying us?
Oh,
A lot of money.
And you're gonna ruin our ad breaks
look.
like that.
All I know is this, and the way into the ad break, it definitely sounded like you said ass. So I was just doubling
I
down.
said ads.
It sounded like ass.
You know what I said.
Look, listeners, rewind the tape back. If you think it sounds like ass, text Molly's sister.
Yeah,
If you don't think it sounds like ass, text Molly's sister.
www.textmysis.com.
Oh, that sounds like a porn site.
We should look it up. Do you want to see?
Yeah, let's see
Right now?
Live
what's on
on
textmysis.com.
screen. I'm
Okay.
going to go to www.
Well, yeah. While Molly's looking it up, Jeff, you and I can talk. We haven't talked in a long time.
Yeah, how you been?
I've been all right, man.
Nothing.
There's nothing?
Nah.
Man, you typed faster than me.
I'm your producer.
Thanks, super producer Matt Cole.
Thanks. You're better than Molly, as always.
Yeah, seriously. What else is new?
So this part of the show, we like to play some games.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or we call them segments. It's original. And so we're going to get into our first segment now.
Okay.
Fuck.
Mary.
Kill.
Raise.
Fuck.
Mary, kill, raise.
Kill me. Raise me. Daddy, raise me. Daddy.
That's right. It's time for Fuck, Mary, Kill,
Raise.
Raise. And in this game, which is you don't listen to the pod, so I know you've never heard of it.
It's a new game that we invented.
this
Okay, yeah,
game.
awesome. Go ahead and
Yeah.
explain it.
All right.
So you're gonna be given 4 options,
Okay.
and of those 4 options, you get to choose which one you want to fuck, which
Okay.
one you want to marry, which one you want to kill, and which one you want to raise as your own. The lip rule.
What's the raise?
Previous.
Like you have to raise them.
Oh, yeah,
Raise them as a little
basically
boy.
like
You will-
that would be a child.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you're the
Okay.
daddy.
Okay, I'm the daddy.
Absolutely.
So here's
You're
your
the daddy.
options of people.
Okay.
All right.
Jeff is like looking at me very intensely across the microphone.
So your options are me.
Me
Me.
and yourself. Go.
Oh wow.
Go.
I'm putting serious thought into this.
I like that.
I definitely I'd fuck Jeff.
Go. Oh.
I would.
Jeff like literally loves it when people say they would fuck him.
Molly. I'm finally getting fucked.
Hold on. I would marry Molly.
Yes.
That's fine.
Why?
I'm not looking for
Wait,
a commitment.
Are you gonna explain why?
Yeah, we'd like to explain. Fine.
What do you want me to go through everything and then explain, or do you want me to say
Yeah. We'll go through them and then explain.
Okay. I would kill myself, and I would probably go ahead and raise Matt Cole.
People love to raise Matt Cole.
He's everyone's favorite baby.
Well,
Yeah.
I could, for raising Matt Cole, like I feel like he just needs the guiding hand of an adult to
All
help
right.
steer him through life.
he needs a grown up.
Honestly, if you would ask me before Jeff shot me that intense stare across the table, I don't know if he would have been my fuck. But when I caught those laser beam eyes looking at me, like I wanted to, see what those look like when they orgasm.
jeez.
And then
I just got horny.
I am blushing.
Oh my god.
and then like marry Molly because like I feel like we'd have a lot of fun. And like
my
we'd still be
God.
80 year old and just like being assholes to each other. So
we
yeah.
would have so much fun.
Yeah.
I would be so fun.
Yeah. And I'd kill myself because I'm unhappy.
So much fun.
Fuck. Kill. Call someone if you feel like you're in a time of need.
If you were
There's a
someone you
hotline out there.
Hey, producer Matt Cole, can you edit after you bleep out my sister's phone number?
Yeah.
Can you actually just put in a suicide hotline number?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yes.
Just put it in the notes.
As someone that very recently lost a friend to suicide, I feel bad for making that, but it was a good joke. I'll stand by it.
Matt, I just want to reiterate, this is a comedy podcast.
Look, listeners, if you are laughing, go ahead and text Molly's sister. If you are not laughing, go ahead and text Molly's sister. Hashtag lots of laughs or hashtag knots of laughs.
Damn.
That works.
Should we add him as one of our co-hosts?
Maybe. He's doing
killing
good with
it.
the hashtags.
But he's mean to us.
Yeah, I didn't like the start of the episode.
Yeah. We had to do 7 takes, 8 takes so far.
Yeah. How many? What's the record for how many takes? that
We
you've done?
never
This is
have
the
done
first
that
time we've
before.
done another take.
Okay. Hey.
I gotta say, Matt, this is definitely like one of the most unique episodes of the podcast we've ever had because you have been so hard to work with.
Right.
Yeah.
We also are like next to a kitchen,
Yeah.
like who's cooking
get it, no.
Matt, his like food that he throws in homeless people's faces.
It's like a
Man.
whole thing today.
Well, can I explain the method behind my madness?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So before we sat down,
Yeah, sure.
before
He just gave himself permission.
before we sat down, I almost said shat down. That would have been embarrassing.
How embarrassing. Take 9. I'm making that a take.
So before we sat down, Jeff came to me and said, look, you're going to go ahead and tell a story, but Molly's just going to go ahead and talk over you and talk about herself like she does in most episodes. So I decided I was going to make it my mission to try to dominate this as much as possible and to try to frustrate people and try to make people uncomfortable and then tell a story that is only mildly embarrassing.
You've succeeded.
Yeah.
So it turns out we do have a new enemy of the pod.
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah.
enemy
That's-
territory.
for
That is
sure.
a villain if I've ever heard of one.
Yeah. You know, look, every villain is someone else's hero. Every
Are you
hero is someone
sure?
else's villain.
All right. Well, villain. It's time for another game.
Yes. I love the games.
How are we doing on time? Oh, sweet. We got
It just feels like we've been trapped here for eternity. but-
right? This is purgatory.
If you think this is purgatory, go ahead and text Molly's sister. If you think this is heaven, go ahead and text Molly's sister. If you think this is hell, go ahead and text Molly's sister. The hashtags are very...
Textmysys.com.
Exactly. And the hashtags will be very simple. One hashtag, if you think you're in purgatory, will be purgahory. Then, if you're in heaven, you're going to say 7-Eleven. And then, finally, if you think that you're in hell, go ahead and hashtag and say, feeling well now that I'm in hell.
How embarrassing.
embarrassing.
Take 9.
Oh, man. I think that was 10.
Take 10. I fucking don't care anymore. It's time for another game. So defeated. What would you do?
What would you do?
Oh no. Think on your feet.
What am I going to do?
That's right. We're playing What Would You Do? The
That's
game
right.
where we come up with a scenario that you are currently in.
Oh, okay.
And then we improv your way out of it, and you play yourself.
Okay. Okay.
And we see
we
how
play
you
the
deal
other
with embarrassment.
characters.
And we play everyone else.
Okay.
So, in this scenario, you're on a boat,
Okay.
and the waves are getting a little wavy,
Mhm.
and you realize, ooh, I get seasickness.
Oh, okay.
That rumble in my tumble might come fumble out of my
Grumble.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And on this boat are 27 kittens.
Okay.
And these kittens have a rare you're in charge of the kittens, and they have a rare condition where if they see vomit, that they too are going to vomit.
Okay.
And then the sharks that are swimming around the boat, when they see someone vomit, they get hungry.
They get hungry.
And horny.
Okay.
And they like to eat cats, but they like to fuck humans.
And it's going to be bad because this whole thing is being filmed for a reality television show.
Right.
So all of America might see you get completely dominated by a shark.
What's the show called?
The show is called Cats at Sea.
Right.
Okay.
And a man.
Yeah.
Cats at sea and a man.
Is there a ... between those?
Yeah, there's an ellipses.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Cats at Sea.
And
A man.
Okay.
And we will be playing the voices of the cats and the sharks.
Okay.
And you're going to play yourself.
I understand.
Rawr.
Nope. Gonna swallow it. Gonna keep it down in my tumble, and it ain't gonna get out through this grumble. Tell you that much.
Meow, this boat is a rocking.
Go ahead.
Sorry, just sneeze some vomit out. Yeah,
Just go ahead and throw up. I'm so horny. Just ready. Just throw up.
Meow, don't throw up, because then I'm going to throw up, and I don't like to feel sick.
Oh, cat vomit. Yeah.
Meow.
Wait, you're into cat vomit?
Oh, see, human vomit makes me hungry for cats. Cat vomit makes me want to fuck humans.
Meow, I don't want to see this. And it's on national television, and everyone's going to see it, and I'm going to be embarrassed.
Nope, just came out of my ears that time. All good.
Gross. I hate earwax. I'm out of here.
Meow, you've passed the challenge. The shark has left.
Okay.
I think I hate that game.
That's a bad game, right?
Yeah.
I was getting
I
ready
think
to-
we suck it.
That
All
was
right, take
weird.
11.
I was getting ready to fuck some cats.
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing. Take 11.
Have I broken you two?
I think so. I think that's a bad game. You want to play another game? I feel like we need something fun to go.
Yeah. I will
Quickie,
play another game.
Okay.
Oh, and we got to figure out what's in Molly's clutch.
Oh, let's play What's in Molly's Clutch? Oh, look at that clutch.
Look at that clutch.
So
What's in
small.
here?
So round.
Bet there's a phone. I bet there's some paper. Bet there's a pen. I bet there's a hater.
I bet there's like one of those stress balls.
Yeah. What's
All
in
right,
the
you
purse?
guys.
I'm in the clutch.
You want to find out what's in the snatch?
Yeah, should we guess first? Let's everyone guess
Oh,
one
yeah,
item.
yeah, everybody
Everyone
guess.
I'm going to say not a tampon because that was a week ago.
Jeff tracks my cycle.
A phone charger.
Okay.
What's your guess, Holman?
My guess is going to be controversial. I'm going to say nothing.
Ooh,
That seems like a purse that you carry around for show.
Jesus.
And
Okay.
I'm pretty convinced that when that opens, inside of it, there's just going to be air.
You think I'm just carrying around an empty bag?
Molly.
it sounds very Molly.
Do you think I'm a lunatic?
Molly.
All right,
Producer Matt Cole?
Producer Matt Cole.
I hope there's something in there, or else, yeah, you're a fucking crazy person. I'm
Should
gonna,
we ask the kitchen also?
I'm gonna guess eyeglass cleaner. Hold on.
Eyeglass
Ooh,
cleaner.
eyeglass cleaner.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
You guys are going to look like
All right,
real
we're gonna go
fools.
to his 5-star
Chefs,
kitchen inside of his
we're
mansion.
playing What's in the Bag? Everyone guess one item.
All right, we're guessing what is in Molly's bag. What's in one item in Molly's
Technically,
bag?
it's Molly's
Let's
clutch.
Close the garlic right there. What's in Molly's bag?
A lighter.
Ooh, a
Smaller,
lighter.
more expensive bag.
Whoa.
A used tampon.
I used him.
Oh.
All right,
You
let's
said
see
it
what's
was
in there.
last week.
Oh yeah.
It could be used
Last
now.
night.
That's true.
Oh, I
Recycle.
thought you were talking about our show last night.
All right.
No.
Do you
didn't
guys
see that.
want me to open the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Play the opening bag music, Jeff.
Opening bag music.
Open the bag.
Open that bag.
Open the bag.
What's in the bag?
She's opening it now.
Open the bag.
Oh.
Ooh, I got. Oh wait.
Nothing. I was right the whole time.
Okay, many things fell out of this bag.
Oh man,
I thought I was
lost an
right with the
earring.
phone charger.
Oh,
We got
there's
headphones. We have keys
a small, like, Altoids mint can filled with bobby pins.
and a very
One earring.
one earring that it looks like my grandma would wear.
So who's closest? Who got right?
No, I don't think any of
What'd you
wait,
guess?
I said lighter. That was expensive bag.
So yeah,
Wait, hold on, guys, talk on mic if you want to
There's
contribute.
a red mic.
so the thing about, do you want me to explain myself?
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
always.
I think that'd be best.
Okay, play the music to bring us back to the podcast. What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
It was some Altoids.
I wish I knew where my other earring was, though. This is sad.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for playing What's in the Bag. It's time to wrap things up.
But why is there just one earring? That really pisses me off.
Hey,
That's
it's
just-
okay.
Seems like a very Molly thing to be
I
in
know,
your
that's
purse.
classic me.
Hey, don't beat yourself up, kid.
All right.
Are you wearing the other one?
No.
For the listeners,
check.
she checked.
Okay, so thank you so much for being on the pod.
We have one final question for you.
Well,
Okay.
we have two.
Okay, yeah. What you got?
First is, did we ruin your life today?
Did we?
No, this was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Wow.
Okay,
I think
good.
you ruined our lives.
Yeah, I think he.
I was
beat
about
us
to
at our
ask
own
you that
game.
question, to be honest.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, my other question was, so do you feel like you're an enemy or a friend of the pod now?
I'd like to think that I am an ally of the pod, but not necessarily
He's
a
on
friend.
the fence. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we really decide.
Yeah, we'll decide.
So yeah,
Do you want to decide now?
Decide.
Let's do a big reveal in the next episode.
Well, yeah, we have to.
Oh, you want to?
we have to go to the court and the judge.
yeah.
But yeah, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah,
Do
truly.
you have anything you want to plug? This should be coming out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I will be doing True Life the Musical on November 14th at the Push Comedy Theater. We don't have a storyteller as of yet, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Me and Jeff are available.
Yeah, we're free.
We don't have a storyteller as of yet.
Did
but,
you hear us?
we don't have a storyteller. So yeah, that's
Something must be wrong with
that's
this
the main
headset.
thing. And then also at the end of November, on the last Saturday at 10 p.m., I will be defending my title in Improvageddon with my good buddy Scott as part of Mascot.
Great team.
Oh, great
They're so much fun.
team. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for listening,
All
Mommy's
right,
Little Worms.
Mommy's Little Worms, you sleep tight tonight.
Yeah, you.
If anyone finds my earring, please tell me.
Bye.
Text my sis.
How embarrassing! How embarrassing!
Embarrassed.
You've just listened to How Embarrassing Podcast, a go-on production with Molly and Jeff. If you would like to be a guest on How Embarrassing and you have an embarrassing story, contact us at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.